What's the worst public humiliation you've ever experienced? I'll never forget my first day as an investment banking intern at Morgan Stanley. I wanted to make a killer impression, so I spent $1,200 on a tailored suit I couldn't afford. Walking in that morning, I felt unstoppable. My boss immediately assigned me to create slides for a CEO meeting happening that afternoon. I had 90 minutes to prepare everything. The pressure was insane, but I was determined to crush it. While working on the presentation, I noticed the CEO himself walk past our floor. This guy was like a celebrity minus he managed billions and was featured in Forbes last month. I had studied everything about him during my interview prep. When the meeting time approached, my boss told me to personally deliver the presentation to the conference room. My heart was racing. This was my chance to get noticed. As I walked down the hallway balancing coffee for the executives and my laptop, I didn't see the cleaning cart around the corner. I crashed into it at full speed. Kapli exploded everywhere, minus all over my new suit, the walls. And worst of all, my laptop started smoking. In a panic, I ran to the nearest bathroom to salvage what I could, while frantically wiping my suit with paper towels. I didn't realize I had entered the women's restroom. Two female executives walked in and started screaming. Security was called. My boss appeared looking mortified. The CEO himself came out of a nearby room to see what the commotion was about. There I was, minus soaking wet, reeking of coffee, being escorted out of the women's bathroom by security with my boss and the CEO watching. I tried explaining, but my laptop suddenly burst into flames in my hands. The fire alarm went off. The entire building began evacuating. Rangeries of employees stood outside watching as firefighters entered the building. My boss approached me and I thought for sure I was fired. Instead, he handed me his phone. The CEO wants to speak with you. My hands trembling, I took the phone. Nah, kid, the CEO said. That's the most entertaining first day I've seen in 30 years. The presentation can wait. Join me for lunch tomorrow. Everyone watching started clapping and laughing. My coworkers began sharing their own embarrassing first day stories. That disastrous morning, it became a legendary story at the firm. They even created a first day Hornival kit for new interns that included flame retardant gloves and bathroom signs. 3 years later, I am now managing my own team at the company. And yes, the CEO and I still have lunch occasionally. He introduces me to everyone as the kid who literally set the company on fire his first day. Sometimes your biggest disaster can become your greatest opportunity.